Step into a home where spring never really leaves, and every room feels like a quiet breath of fresh air. Soft sage tones, gentle sunlight, and romantic English charm come together to create spaces that feel both timeless and deeply personal. Sunlight slips into the foyer and immediately makes the whole house feel tender and alive. The sage walls, pale oak floor, and soft cream trim create a calm welcome that feels both romantic and familiar. Nothing here feels loud or forced. Instead, the space invites you to slow down, set your things aside, and breathe in that fresh spring feeling, as if the home itself is quietly greeting you with warmth and grace. In the living room, the light feels gentle, almost like it has been softened by linen and memory. The sage green walls hold everything together with an easy sweetness, while the pale oak floor gives the room a quiet sense of steadiness. It feels like a place where conversations linger, where afternoon tea stretches a little longer, and where every corner carries the comfort of a home that truly knows how to soothe. The family room feels wonderfully easy to live in, the kind of place where softness matters more than perfection. Sunlight washes over the oak floor and brushes the sage walls with a calm, spring-like glow. There is a cozy honesty to the room, a sense that people here gather without ceremony and stay without rushing. It feels warm, welcoming, and gently lived in, like the heart of a home that never tries too hard. The dining room carries a quiet romance that makes even simple meals feel special. Daylight settles across the sage walls and pale oak floor, giving the room a soft, almost storybook warmth. You can imagine long lunches, fresh flowers, and unhurried evenings filled with easy conversation. The atmosphere feels balanced and graceful, with just enough charm to feel memorable, yet still relaxed enough to belong to everyday life. The kitchen feels fresh, calm, and deeply inviting, like a room made for slow mornings and the scent of something warm baking nearby. Sunlight pours across the oak floor and touches the sage cabinetry with a gentle glow that feels unmistakably spring-like. Nothing feels sharp or sterile here. Instead, the space seems to hold comfort in its bones, blending practical beauty with the quiet romance of a lived-in country home. The breakfast nook feels like the sweetest corner of the house, bright with morning light and full of quiet charm. It has that easy, intimate feeling of a place where coffee tastes better and time seems to soften. The sage walls and pale oak floor make everything feel cohesive and calm, while the sunlight gives the room a cheerful lift. It is small, but emotionally it feels generous and full of warmth. The master bedroom feels like a soft exhale at the end of the day. Light comes in gently, touching the sage walls and pale oak floor with a peaceful glow that makes the whole room feel restful. There is a romantic stillness here, the kind that invites slow mornings and unhurried evenings. It feels private, tender, and quietly elegant, like a retreat where comfort and beauty meet without ever competing for attention. The home office feels quietly inspiring, the kind of room that makes work seem a little more graceful. Sunlight spills across the oak floor and soft sage walls, bringing a calm, almost meditative quality to the space. It never feels stiff or overly formal. Instead, it has a gentle warmth that makes reading, writing, and thinking feel natural. The whole room seems to encourage focus without losing its sense of charm. The sunroom feels like spring has chosen to stay indoors. With daylight flowing through every glassy surface, the sage green tones and pale oak floor glow with a soft, refreshing warmth. It has the easy feeling of a room made for tea, quiet reading, and looking out toward the garden. Nothing about it feels rushed. It is bright, airy, and deeply comforting, the kind of space that makes ordinary moments feel beautiful. What stays with you most is the feeling of ease, beauty that never shouts, comfort that feels lived in, and a home that turns ordinary moments into something softly memorable.